My companies are suffering because I'm in the government.
Many oppose Musk's aggressive cost-cutting, shutting down entire US federal agencies and sacking tens of thousands of workers. We're on a bit of a theme here. There are plenty of electric cars on our streets these days, as we just heard, but half a century ago, they were a rarity. On Flashback tonight, when some clever engineers at Flinders Uni had an electric dream.
In the Adelaide Hills, new life is being given to a 70s electric dream.
One day, I just said to this friend, I wouldn't mind building an electric car.
This vintage piece of SA engineering is called the Investigator.
The Flinders University electric car is an experiment, an attempt to overcome the problems which have made other electric cars unsuitable for everyday use.
It was the brainchild of mechanical engineer Viv Rush.
I'm a car buff, you know, to the heart. I've been like that since I was about 5.
The idea for the Investigator came about during the 70s oil crisis, when there was a petrol shortage and soaring prices.
We've had sort of interest in this car, I think, everywhere.
It was designed as a family runaround.
This is a commuter car. It's a car to use in the cities to do 50 and 60 mile and start-stop traffic.
It took Viv and his collaborators at Flinders 3 years to turn it into a reality.
I took it on to basically save it.
Bruce Tonkin and his friends from the Electric Vehicle Association have spent even longer than that restoring it.
It was really innovative and it's part of South Australia's motoring history.
While the Investigator has an electric engine, it still relies on hydraulics.
The reason they went to hydraulics is there wasn't the electronics available to switch high currents which you need to get performance out of an electric vehicle.
Its successor, the Investigator 2, was entirely electric, and there were hopes it might go into production.
It means that we'll be able to take the successful development of this vehicle into a true commercial stage.
But decades before the Investigators, there was this car designed by John Bowker. This is the Wavell Showgrounds in the 1940s. The Bowker car could do almost 40 k's an hour and had a range of 150 k's.
For the 1940s, it was it was really innovative.
It certainly turned heads on North Terrace as Cine Sound crews captured its demonstration. Battery technology's come a very long way since. Back to the Future, and Viv Rush is tickled pink his baby is being so lovingly restored.
Fabulous. Yeah, really nice.
Bruce says it'll be another 12 months before this piece of SA motoring history is back to what it once was.
Every time we think it's finished, something else goes wrong.
But they're soldiering on.
Labour of low-end money.
Looks like one of your cars after a couple of weeks. Hey, Abba, the crows are flying.
That's why you're smiling. They did everything right at Adelaide Oval. But unfortunately, there is one dark cloud